Hello guys and welcome. Guess what? We're starting on pole position for the VRS GT Sprint Series race at Interlagos. I had no surprises that I was going to start from first. I kind of knew it. And I didn't even get to set my fast lap time. So yeah. Good luck to myself, I hope, for this race. I better get rid of the tyres. But yeah. We will be doing some good old fun, I suppose. But yeah, I think I can get myself to the 132s quite easily, which will be really good for my iRating, in terms of everything. But yeah, I'm pretty consistent this track. It's one of the tracks I've always been good at, since iRacing, since I started iRacing in 2015. I do need to adjust my headset, so I'm just going to do that quickly. Need to be comfortable. You don't want to be hurting yourself. You don't want your head to hurt while you're racing. But yeah, we'll be hopefully doing quite alright. I'm hoping these other guys don't.
You're in pole, 40 minutes.
I'm hoping they don't pressure me too much, I suppose, for this race. I would like to. I'd like to hopefully win this race as well. I'm not going to say I will win the race, but there's a good chance I might. As long as I don't do the same mistake I did in qualifying and go straight off up there. But yeah. It'll be fun. I hope Vincent realizes he's not in pole. At least you don't have to do a whole lap, but, you know, don't have to do that far of a lap anyway. Jesus! Those guys swerving makes no difference. Yep, but we're about to go green. Waiting for that pace car to go down the pit lane.
Alright Wayne, get ready. Go, go, go!
A little bit early in the brakes there. But yeah, let's get going. Hope this setup is the right setup I chose for the race. Because if I chose the wrong setup, oh man, this is going to be fun. But anyway, let's get going. I suppose is the best thing. Yeah, I don't know how to commentate a race when I'm at the beginning, at the beginning of a race. I'm only good at it when I'm at the back, I suppose is the best way to put it. But we can just talk. Ooh, nearly spun it there, guys. It's gonna be a bit of a hectic battle between me and the guy behind, I suppose, for this race. Oh, as long as I keep my lines and lengths going right, I should be right. I have a pace on the qualifying setup. I have no idea what my pace is going to be like on the race setup. Okay, this is the right setup. It's stable in that corner. And down goes second place guy. Ooh, nearly lost it. But yeah, let's see what happens from here. Got myself a nice a second gap, I suppose. Just don't quite feel stable there. No, not the 1X. Okay, I survived it. Did not have a good corner there though. Follow my line and length. Follow my line and length. I have a feeling that Thomas McNally might be quite far straight up because he's closing that gap. Already almost faster in qualifying. That means that guy behind me really is pretty good at this track. And he might have qualified on a full tank of fuel. Oh, I got the 1X and that's just problematic for me.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Wayne.
Not the 1X part, but the fact that this guy's closing up to me. So, might let him past. I keep screwing that corner up quite a bit. You made a mistake there. Oh, it gives me a little bit of a breathing room because I am faster than the guy in third place, at least. Yeah, if Thomas McNally tries to push again like that, he could, he's got the position again. But he's got to gain 3 seconds now. Which, I mean, you could probably do in a couple of laps, but just got to gain it. And then you might make a mistake again. I just don't want to get that 1X. I don't mind losing time.
Your refuel window will open after 22 minutes and closes at about 31 minutes.
All about being consistent, I suppose. Yeah, but I'm not getting pressured, I'm not making mistakes, so that's good. Well, that's a mistake, so maybe I'm not that good at not making mistakes, but he's made another mistake. Okay. So yeah, I think I've got myself a pretty solid 5-second lead for now. We'll see what we can do with it.
You're leading.
Oh yeah. You doing alright? Yeah. GT3s are going to GT3 because I can hear them all yelling and complaining to each other.
Rodriguez.
Don't have that issue when you're in the front.
5.3 seconds.
The next race I do for recording in this car, which I will do a couple of them, will definitely be done from me starting at the back of the field just to see how far I can get in the front. I'll try to get for a registered race where it's going to be a fairly similar field. Well, fairly similar strength of field for it.
Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. Sector 2
and
is
yeah.
0.15 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick.
This is one of my favourite tracks though, so I will be doing quite a few of these races in this track. And also, yeah, my rating at the moment is about 1,100 or so, give or take, I think. By the end of this week, after I've done a lot of races with this car and track combination, I should have over 2,000 rating, I reckon. I had over 1,600 from Bathurst the other week, and that's not a track I'm really that good at, so you know. And that went up from about 800, so I feel like I could definitely do it at this track, get myself to 2,000 rating this week. Yeah, that's a few goals that I'm trying to do this week. But I also want to do another race with this car combination. With fairly similar strength of field, and seeing how far I can go through the field, like if I can get to first as well that way. And I'll probably do that tomorrow or the next day, record it, but it'll come out probably a little bit longer than that. I'm going to start spacing my recordings out by a day, just a bit, just so I have content for days and then not have then I don't have to have content for other days, sort of thing. Like, it's always good to have some sort of content come out. Yeah, at the Mazda MX-5 Cup car, I'm definitely not having fun in the that car for this week at the Lime Rock with chicanes. I just don't like it. Don't know why, but Lime Rock with chicanes just never agreed with me. But yeah, I'll do another race of that this week as well. At the moment, I'm just not pushing it hard. I'm just driving around the track as if I've got no tomorrow, really. I was a bit nervous with that one guy chasing me down, Thomas guy, whatever his name was. Yeah. I was expecting him to probably chase me down again. But he made 2 mistakes at the same place in a row, maybe a few more, so he really lost out on that chance to maybe win. So I was going to let him pass on that straight too before he made that mistake, because he's right there. Going to wait for him to make it. I was going to pressurize him to make a mistake. He was making me make mistakes. But yeah, his setup just didn't seem very stable, at least from what I could tell. And trying to keep up with my pace, I suppose. Yeah, really all I'm going to do for this race is just drive, and then I'll pit, There's fuel when you needed fuel up, and yeah, that's pretty much how this race is going to work for me. Oh, missed the gear. Oh well. I can close the gap up a little bit, I suppose. Not going to win by a massive mile though. Just missed the gear completely. So unlike me at this track now, I actually do make mistakes quite often. Haven't had a lot of practice here. In the actual practice session before the race, I couldn't even get a lap done. The setup I was using just wasn't very good, in my opinion. Yeah, this setup's been pretty good, this one I've been using. That's one of the benefits about being on a team, you get some nice setups as a booze. But yeah, actually not a bad race, for me personally. Yeah, I could have accelerated a lot earlier there, I didn't. But then again, there's no need to be risky right now. May as well save my tyres, keep the car underneath me, and at the end of a race, if we have a race on our hands, then we race. If at the end of a race we don't have a race, just keep driving calm, steadily. Pretty easy.
You've just done a 134.54.
Yeah. All about driving at the rate you can drive at. But steady. So yeah, after all practice, I did a little bit of practice before last night, maybe 5 laps of practice. Got myself into the 134.9s with a setup that I couldn't drive today, so I was like, oh yeah, that's not terrible, it's not great. Yeah, this is the first time I've driven this setup in this race. Just decided, well, I couldn't drive the other one, may as well try drive this one. And it's worked out well for me so far. I can tell that the guy in second place is starting to push a little bit harder or do faster laps. Okay, so that guy just went off.
The gap to Rodriguez behind is now 6.2. Okay, Wayne, you've used half your fuel. That last lap was at 134.28.
I feel a little bit worried about what Thomas McNally might do to me. I don't know. I feel like he, if he's there, because he was the guy that would have beaten me for the race, if I get up to him to overlap him, I wonder if he'll take back kindly or not. I mean, especially since Simon Pagenaud made that a famous move recently. Just hit out the leading driver. Might translate to people following his lead if they like him and worship him, I suppose. I've never liked Simon Pagenaud though, to be fair. I don't know why, just never really liked him as an IndyCar driver. I like Will Power, because he's from Australia. I think he's gone past his use by date. I don't know. But yeah, he's one of my favourite drivers of all time. Australian drivers of all time inside of the like IndyCar series. But yeah, no, I don't think he's holding back. I think Thomas will, won't overlap him. Hopefully. I haven't been consistent this race, but I've been just driving at my own pace. Also, I actually don't mind the baseline setup here. Even though I'm not using the baseline setup, I actually think it's pretty good here. There's certain tracks where the baseline setup's good and the baseline setup's not that good. The only problem with baseline setup, you do need to change the wing angle just a tiny bit for this track. Otherwise you're going to be a sitting duck on the straights and you don't want that. Although you will be slightly faster around the tighter sections of the track as well, but there's no real overtaking opportunities there, you may as well be faster on the straights. But don't make it too low because the baseline setup's not designed like these setups are.
Your lap times are improving.
133, nice. I know if I do a lot more practice I'll get myself to 32s, which will be hopefully sometime when I do the next race for a video. Try and go from the back of the grid to wherever I go.
The gap to Rodriguez behind is now 7.3.
Look, they're roughly following my lap times because they're not dropping back that fast. I probably won't get the fastest lap of this race. Definitely can tell the tyres are starting to wear off a little bit. I don't think pit stops are that long here. I think it's just splash and dash and out you go.
Well done, Wayne. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. That's halfway. We think about 11 minutes of fuel remaining.
I only put the brakes on there to stop myself from spinning out there. That was just avoidance there. But yeah, definitely the tyres have gone. I feel like the track temperature is a bit higher than what we've been having lately. Although I think I practiced at a much higher temperature than this, so that's alright. On my 5 practice laps. Yeah, 7 seconds is now no longer 7 seconds again. And that's pretty much how this race has gone for me. Make a gap between the guys behind me. Lose it from a simple mistake. And work 5 laps to make that gap. And make a simple mistake sort of thing. Oh well. Not much you can do. Well, we'll do 20 something laps though. Considering halfway point we've done 14, so we'll do about 26 I'd say. Maybe 25.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Ten minutes of fuel remaining, cool.
You've just done a 134.55.
Something I wasn't game to do all race long, and that's just full throttle out of that corner. The setup does it. I think maybe coming in, this is going to be my most sloppiest race in terms of like lap time variation. I think maybe in future races I might have a bit less lap time variation, being a bit more confident with the setup and a bit more confident driving one race and winning it. Yeah, I'm not going to expect myself to win the race when I do the last to first challenge or last to whatever place challenge. But I'd say it'll be pretty close.
The gap to Rodriguez behind is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
Give me my fastest lap.
Wayne, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Or maybe not.
Alright Wayne, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Great stuff, keep it coming mate.
So people are pitting.
That was a 134.16. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
Not a bad lap. I turned in really late there. That's one thing I can say. Criticize my driving. Know how to do that pretty well. I'm going to wait for my crew chief to tell me when to pit. I need to serve a boat on strategy. When I say my crew chief, it's crew chief V4. It's a good app. You should always download it if you're going to do if driving VR in particular, but it does auto fueling if you set it up that way to do it that way.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
It's just a good it's a better spotter system as well. It's also the spotter. It's just a better spotter system than iRacing as well.
Sectors 1 and 3 are looking quick. Sector 2 is 0.6.
Don't enable real mode because they'll put real mode style spottering on, which is not as good as non-real mode. Non-real mode is more precise.
The gap to Rodriguez behind is now 8.2.
Yeah, I think we'll do one more lap. I don't know how much fuel we use per lap, but 1 or 2 more laps, I suppose. Yeah, one race I tried to say, like a couple years ago, I tried to save fuel and not make a pit stop in this race. Like, this would have been like 2016, 2017, I'd say. Yeah, we'll do one more lap.
Okay, Wayne, we're matching race pace. Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. Left side, clear on your left. On your left side, clear on your left.
I'm pitting in, guys, I'm pitting in. I'm just letting them know because they're pretty close behind.
Remaining 10 minutes. Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Engage the limiter. We'll fill you to the end of the race.
Almost screwed that pit lane
Box
entrance
in
up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. All clear. Push now.
Where? Okay, so that was actually a really good pit stop sequence. Ah. Definitely a very good pit stop sequence. But my tires just seem dead afterwards. I don't know if I need temperature or something, but yeah. Not feeling great, but anyway. I've got a good gap behind, so it's not going to make a difference if they're not feeling great or not. They couldn't have been that, they wouldn't have gone tires, so there's that. I felt like I went in there way too aggressively into a pit lane, but I still managed to make it work, so like, there's still more room I can make more aggressive on it. There's going to be a fine line when I get there. I'm going to do a lot of practicing during this pit lane, just so I can get really good at it. to say,
The captain,
position 2 and 3 have been really close all race. Like, we've been within a second of each other all race. Kinda good.
Okay, Wayne, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, we should have about less than 10 minutes of race left.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. We're currently setting the pace. Your last lap time was at 1:34.31. On your left, clear left. That's 5 minutes remaining. We can win this. Clear left.
But yeah, so far it's been a pretty good race. Sorry for not talking for a little bit. I just kind of forgot I was recording a race. And I forgot what I was doing altogether. I even forgot I was racing in a race, to be fair. I think I had a little bit of a nap. I mean, this race has been so eventful for me. It's been the most eventful race I've raced in for a long time.
Just 2 minutes left.
I nearly blinked out there. this the last lap, or do we have one more lap? I want this to be the last lap. Gonna make us do one more lap, isn't it? Yep, one more lap extra. Oh.
Okay, Wayne. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Oh well.
One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
But yeah, no, it's been a good race. Yeah, I've been quiet again. I don't know why, but not much happening. There's this guy in front of me, but I'm not going to overlap him or anything. I'm going to let him do an extra lap. Yeah, no, it's been, in my opinion, a good race, but at the same time, it just 20-second win, okay, win, you know. This is not that big in a 40-minute race, in theory.
On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, there we go. Win. That was a good race. Good win. Good everything.
Well done, Wayne. Great win. You deserved that today.
Good race, everyone. Yeah, no, it was a good race. I really enjoyed it. But yeah. I got the Brawn GP car. But yeah. But yeah, no, it was a good race. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and have a wonderful day and goodbye.